When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. The quitter will never take you down the road you want to travel. I believe we all have a winner in us. There is a winner inside of you. Sometimes we just have been around negativity for way too long, developed the mindset of a winner. The truth is, most people give up on their dream. Most people give up on their dream to live the average lifestyle. But it really doesn't matter what most people do. What do you do? Because you are different. You will never give up on your dream. You will never not listen to the average. You will always listen to the winner in you. You will believe in yourself when no one else does. You will believe in yourself when you have no reason to believe, and you will never, ever quit. I know some of you are going through a rough time right now. Some of you are going through the fight of your life, fighting for your future, fighting for your career, fighting for your family. Some of you are fighting for your life. And I'm telling you, don't quit. Do not give in. I know life can be tough. I know life can wear you down. But if you just stick it out, even if you don't get the result you will find, the character you show will be your reward. The fighting spirit you develop will be the reward, and it will serve you well for the rest of your life. Fight for what you want now, or fight against what you don't want later. You choose. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare settle. Don't you dare get back down. Not today or any other day. When the tough moments come, never forget you are in that moment writing your own legacy. In that tough moment, you are setting the standard for your character. Do you have the character? Well, do you? When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. When you make a commitment to yourself, you make sure you see it through. Never, ever quit. Even if you don't get the result, you will find the character you show will be your reward. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare ever settle, and don't you dare ever back down. Fight for what you want or fight against what you don't want at a later time. And always know that God is right there with you. Just allow God to guide and direct you, and you will always be a winner.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, an author, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under Take Your Life Back Today show. As most of my fans, friends, and social media followers know, I am all about declaring war on alcohol and drugs. Our country, matter of fact, the world is battling this terrible epidemic daily. Please, please don't become part of statistics of death due to alcohol and drugs. Each of you watching this probably knows someone, somewhere, that either overdosed, someone killed by a drunk driver, or someone that has killed someone driving drunk. Maybe we know someone on a smaller scale that was arrested for DWI or arrested for dealing drugs. I'm here early this morning at 1:30 in the morning to remind all to be responsible, to be smart, and to be careful. Please listen to my advice on 9 tips for safe and sober holidays as the holidays are coming ahead. How to plan for a safe holiday. When you are in recovery, no holiday challenges your sobriety quite like the 4th of July and New Year's Eve. Those struggles are real and the temptations are plenty. However, there are ways to resist them. In this video, we will give you tips to help you stay sober through the end of the year and to start the new year alive. Number 1 is to find a sober buddy. Don't shoulder the burden all alone. It's easier to combat temptation when you've got someone there fighting alongside with you each and every step of the way. Ask a close friend or family member if they wouldn't mind being sober with you this year. Not only will you feel less alone in your struggle, but your companion will also hold you accountable throughout the evening. Friends, let's go to number 2. Just know where you're going. While in the past years you may have aimlessly hoped, or I should say hop from party to party, you should avoid doing that this year. Instead, you need to plan out what you'll be doing, on any major holiday or at all and stick to the plan. Otherwise, you could wind up somewhere you didn't want to be doing something you didn't want to do. If you're not sure what to plan, here today on my show are some ideas. You want to see a movie, attend a concert, go ice skating, see fireworks. More ideas, check your local event calendars for sober events. Number 3, remind yourself you're not missing anything. No matter what popular culture tells you, New Year's Eve or any other major holiday isn't all about drinking and going off the deep end. While it may look like a lot of fun from afar, you need to remember how much it damaged you in the past. One practical way to combat feelings of missing out is by maybe finding an object to remind yourself of your past life as an addict. It could be a photograph of what you used to look like, or a letter you received from a concerned friend or a relative. Whatever it is, carry it with you and pull it out when you feel tempted to give in. Number 4, don't put too much pressure on yourself. That is the worst thing you should be doing. Don't approach New Year's Eve with a posture of fear. If you do, you only set yourself up for failure. There is a chance you will slip up and give into temptation. But you can't let that possibility of happening paralyze you and take away your joy. Be prepared to forgive yourself if you do fail. The worst thing you could do is to let one slip up lead to a complete relapse. Remember, the recovery is just as much about rebounding from setbacks as it is about avoiding them in the first place. As long as you approach every challenge confidently, knowing that you can overcome any failure, you'll be fine. That I promise you. Number 5, prepare for difficult situations. Prepare for difficult situations. If you are going to a party where there be alcohol, then you should be preparing for when things get tough. Know how you will respond if someone asks you if you want to drink. Practice your response in the days leading up to the event so you'll be completely ready. You should also have an escape plan in case the party begins to overwhelm you. It's a good idea to make these preparations with a trusted friend who will bail you out if they see you struggling. By preparing for problematic situations in advance, you will make the evening a lot less stressful of yourself, and most importantly, you will stay sober. Number 6, attend a support group. Many support groups meet on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, 4th of July, even some meet at midnight. Although it may not sound like the most fun way to spend the holiday, you can't go wrong attending one of these groups to combat temptation. Besides, many of these meetings are quite enjoyable. They provide a laid-back atmosphere for people with similar struggles to come together and enjoy ringing in the New Year or any other major holiday in a healthy, safe way. Number 7, give your sobriety a purpose. Recovering from an addiction can feel like a burdensome process, especially on New Year's Eve or a major holiday, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can turn that burden into a blessing for others by using your sobriety to benefit those people. Offer to be the designated driver for your drinking friends. You will be a lot less likely to drink when you know that your friends are counting on you, my friend, to stay sober. Just make sure that you're capable of keeping that promise before you make it. You need to stay sober. You could also offer to watch your friends' children or their pets while they're out partying. Knowing you're performing a valuable service while sober will help you feel better about not drinking. And that's how I go through my rehab for all these years. My own rehab. Not a professional, but myself. Number 8 is to be healthy over the holidays. Don't let the holidays get the best of you by wrecking your diet and stressing you out. Instead, be sure to eat well and get enough sleep in the weeks leading up to New Year's Eve. This way, once the big day gets here, you will feel good about yourself and be less likely to turn to your old addiction to make yourself feel better. Number 9, last but not least, my friends, is reward yourself on either New Year's Eve or any other holiday. Incentivize yourself to stay sober by creating a reward that you'll get to enjoy on a major holiday, including New Year's Eve. This reward could be a fun activity for a favorite snack. Tell a friend or family member about how you'd like to reward yourself and ask them only to let you have the reward if you stay sober. They will then be able to hold you accountable and ensure that you'll just receive the award if you genuinely earned that reward. My friends, staying sober on any major holiday or New Year's Eve is a lot easier when you're not alone. Start today being a sober person. You can call me at any time at 844-405-HELP because together, you and I want to stay sober and we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. And remember, a simple smile to a total stranger can help that stranger for the rest of their life, and it can help you in your own life. May God bless each and every one of you. And remember, staying sober is the most important thing in recovery. And how you achieve it, you ask God each and every day, and He will help you. Take good care, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.